You are now listening to the Insight Fantasy Sports Podcast.
Alrighty, well, Friday night means one thing, just another watch-along with BK. We got, Giants v Swans we picked today. To any of you that have been following the pod for a little bit, you'll know that usually Friday nights are my game nights for my club footy. And no, it's not a buy. I have done myself a grade 2 hamstring, which has ruled me out for the last 3 games of the year, which is a little bit unfortunate. But look, we're still here, and it means we're here to do watch-alongs, huh? So, you take the good with the bad. What do I see from this game? Well, Sydney are on some just absolute miracle run, just on their way into the into the top 8 somehow. They've had a bloody good record their last few, but I think Giants just have the class to get up in this one. I think they've been playing some really good footy, and in the occasion, in a game where they've been bullied in recent years, to be quite honest with you, my tip is with the Giants. I think I'm trying to remember what I said in the preview pod. I would have gone like an 8 or a 14 or just a goal or two, so a close one. But Giants, too good. I suppose before the game, we'll have a quick look at what I've done with my trades this week and sort of locked them in and how they've gone. So trade-wise, McCurcher out, Zach Johnson out with that. Went up to a 75 break even, so his cash gen was well and truly finished. Just into a basement, 9 points off basement Liam McMahon. The fact that they've kept him and dropped, was it Archer Reed, I want to say? The young tall forward for... No, not Archer Reed, but it was a Essendon tall forward, and they stuck with McMahon. It's a bit telling of what they see happening for them going forward. So I'm pretty happy with his job security, and at the end of the day, your cash gen days are sort of over with 5 rounds left in the comp anyway. And then the last one, so McCurcher out, I think that 90 break even now. He's made his cash. He even copped a bit of attention against Sydney as well, which we don't want to see. So his time was up, and it was the coin flip between Dunkley and Steele. I think, I went Dunkley just mainly because he's the one that can get away from you, whereas Steele, you still can jump on a little bit more, I think, even though he's more expensive. I also think that start of the season as well, showing what Steele can do when things aren't going his way. You see some 70s, 80s, 60s, 90s in a 5 or 6 week space. Whereas Dunkley never really had that. He had, I suppose he had a few, but anywho, he recovered. And it really is a coin flip. It's going to be one of those trades where you tell yourself you're going to go with one, and then the other one's just going to come out and put out a big 130 on you, whereas the one you went with hit an 80. So, backing Dunkley in over Steele. Captaincy, I'm resting on Grundy as a vice. I mean, you just can't argue with those numbers, and the Giants aren't too hard of a team as well to ruck against. So I'm, more than happy to go on him. And then I'm going back to a Gawn to fall back on against Marshall, who always gives up plenty of points, as well as young Max Heath, who isn't a 1 million time more Australian ruckman like Max. People have been saying Dunkley or Dacos. I was worried about this before this news came out with Dacos, but Craig McCrae was talking about managing him and his minutes, and how he's looking after Nick. So even before that, I was a bit... He could get subbed off at 3/4 time on a 70, and as your... in the last game of the round, as your sole safe captain, that yeah, that's scary stuff, and I don't want to take any partner with him, so I've just backed the 2 ruckman in, and we'll see how they go for me. Obviously, we've got the Dogs and Essendon playing at the moment, just in the background, and Bond's just kicked a goal, just put him up. Gee, could go massive here, Bond. He was one you thought about in the vice-captaincy calculations, but probably just a bit too risky. And I'm just watching the goal bars. I think Richards kicked one. This could be an ugly game. What are they doing with Essendon in all their primetime slots, eh? I have no clue what the goal is there. But anywho, I suppose we'll take a quick look at the players and who we've sort of got our eyes on in the Giants v Swans game. So I'll start from position to position. So obviously you have your Whitfield and your Ashes. Whitfield, I don't like trading a player into a buy, even though, he's obviously going to be a keeper. Yeah, one of the best 6 defenders fantasy-wise in the comp, but it's knowing he has that potential attention. I think you can give it a week. He's not going to get too far away from you. And yeah, that run afterwards, he shouldn't cop attention after that. So, wait a week for Whitfield. And even Ash, if he's someone you're thinking of trading in, or something like that, attention could go to him as well, because they don't only have that Jordan tag that can throw forward, but they also have that Braden Campbell tag as well. He loves getting amongst it. So those are 2 scary ones for the Giants. As for the Swans, obviously Mills in here looked a bit more like himself with a 105 with those 10 marks is the main thing. He used to be racking the tackles in the midfield, but he's had to obviously change his game for the change in position. He's a keep for now, which I'm more than happy to do personally, and I think he needs to. They need to get the band back rolling together, as I've heard a lot of the footy media saying. You need to get your Heaney's, your Warners, Goulden, Mills. Even you can even put your Papleys in there. Those sort of real important players playing good footy. So they'll be looking to keep him in and keep him having an impact. And so he's a keep for me. Midfielders for either team. Who we got? That is not the correct team. No, not correct again. Alright, cool. Yeah, well, speaking of them, Goulden you can wait on off the back of 280s. I don't think that's going to be his new norm, but he'll drop down more. And with the trade targets you have available in your Dunkley's or Steels, he's just not the mid I would go to. Even after Heaney's big 166, I still don't think you can do it just with that. A bit similar to Warner, who actually might end up being a forward you get. It's more that low possession, high impact, goal scoring midfielder, not quite an accumulator, which is what we're after in these teams. Grundy in the Rock, he's the clear R1 now. I'm happy to say. Above English and Gawn in R2, either of them is fine. But he's going to be a standout one that you need to get in. So if you don't, do you trade him in? If you don't have him, I think last year was the round for ruck trades, wasn't it? So give me a sec. That would be the dog scratching at the door. Grundy's your R1, so you have to have him in for me. And vice captain I'm more than happy with. talked about Warner up forward as well. It's just such a... I don't want to be trading into forwards at the moment. They're just so... They just fluctuate so much, even though I have a Jack Martin there, which I hate. You just... they're not someone... You know, the difference between you trading... In my example, a Colby to a Dunkley, that could be switching an 80 for a 120. Whereas if I'm switching, I don't know, Martin and Warner, that might be a 75 for a 90. So, a 15-point change rather than a 40 or a 45-point change is what I'm sort of looking for there. Do we see Liam McMahon lining up for goal? I think it might be. This would be a nice little addition for the guy I bought in today. Gee, 34 points already. He's got it. Very nice. That'll be some points. Anyway, back to the GWS side of the ledger. So looking at Ash. Callahan still scares me with all the inside time, but that said, he took 8 marks on the weekend. Yeah, gee. Is that true? He had 5 free kicks against last week. Holy moly. But too much inside for me when a majority of the guys in my field are guys who can go from, in the contest to coming out, getting those marks as well, and running the footy. No one else I really like from GWS, actually. Quite a short one. Yeah, not in the keeper category at least. Unless, is anyone I'm missing? No, no one I'm missing. Yeah, it's just the way it is. So how long we got left? 7 and a bit minutes. Obviously, if you're watching on YouTube or Twitter, actually, you can still do this. Drop your comments in, or if you have any questions, I'm happy to have a chat about all sorts of stuff. Actually, let me just have my moment real quick, because it's been a rough season. How good is a 23.53 with that 535th in the world rank for the round? Yeah, how good's that? So kept it Grundy. Didn't have one of those outrageous Dacos or Nazaya captaincy, or even more, even though more was that much of a pod for me. Probably would have helped me just as much. But yeah, no one really missed off their target too far, did they? And I think that's what secured the good rank. So moving up. Hopefully moving up in the rankings as well. Now, who are we going to think about as well? So strategies going forward. I love, on these watch-alongs, I love sort of bringing up what I think is going to be the best 22 for the, season ahead. I was about to say the week ahead. For the season ahead it is. So I'll take a look at that now. I've got it in my notes somewhere, and it's just taking its sweet, sweet time. Once we go up, I'll actually switch the screen back onto the game that we're watching now. So 5 minutes until that one. Gee, it's getting very, very ugly. God, the Sam Darcy mark. Bit of urgency out of the midfield. Anywho, so my top 6 defenders I have. Actually, this conversation might be one to have on the fantasy screen. My apologies. So, top 6 defenders. I have Nazire in, spot 1. Whitfield in number 2, just after his bye, when you're going to get him for, 900k. Rosie's still in there with his hand. Zorko. Holmes. And then I have a mix of Sinclair, Sheasel, and Ash for that 6th spot. So Mills isn't going to be a keeper for me. Yeah, Sheasel obviously is in my team as well. Ash missing out, and Sinclair's in my midfield actually, because I have more faith in these defenders than the midfielders at the moment. Midfielders, so we have Dacos at M1, Dawson M2, who again is another one that I'm going to jump on because he still has room to drop, and it's just more important to get Dunkley or Steele in for me this week, just because they're going to keep on going up and have that really nice run. Whereas Dawson, a showdown, yeah, you never know what can happen. Brayshaw M3, Goulden M4, like I mentioned, still not a trade in this week, but you'll want to end the season with him, I imagine. Bontempelli, who's popping off in this first quarter. Tom Green, who we haven't actually talked about, but he's looking back to his best, and yeah, plenty of numbers across the board for his 110, which we love to see. I then have Dunkley M7, and then probably Steele M8. Just keeping out Noah Anderson, who just doesn't have enough outside game, in my opinion. Rock's easy one, Grundy M1, and then either a Max or an English R2. Easy to like. And then we go from the easiest pick to the hardest pick with the forwards. So I just, with the quality around forwards at the moment, you're not going to get rid of Bailey Smith. I really wouldn't advise it, because he's a forward that can come out and get a 140, and the forward you might trade him to, say to Chad Warner or something, gets a 70 or an 80, and you're just left behind that whole pack that have him. And yeah, you're in a world of hurt. Petrarca, I still think has got the role and everything for him. Jack McRae also has the role. It sucks. We're not even looking for like who's playing well. It's just who has the role in their teams. Obviously, only scored the 61 from 63% time around last week, but I do see that changing. Kennedy is another one that had one awful round, and people forget about the, weeks and weeks of consistency have been going. And yeah, that 30, jeez. Lost on. I still have Myers as well, because he's, that run in his position. He was receiving the ball deep as well as a half forward, just watching the game past the eye test. And I'm getting pulled pretty early as well, so he's been managed, has had his rest, unlike me. Whew. And yeah, set for a big end of the season. And then I've got Jackson over Warner in the F6 spot. Just again, I keep bringing it up for it's for good reason. Is just that low possession, high impact game rather than being a real, out and out accumulator. So we are nearly on here. How are we looking? Mills out there, ready to get me plenty of points. Bounce just coming up. I'll get off my ugly team up to 8k. I think if I remember to loop Daniel last week and copped a 90 instead of a donut, changed captaincy off my Bailey Smith, who wasn't going to play, to get a Holmes captaincy rather than my vice, who scored shocking. That would have been a change as well I would have made. So it goes without saying. Anywho, let's get this up. Alright, tsunami alarm is off. Well, it's on, but it's going off. You know what I mean? Running out there. So you see Jordan in the middle. Talking with Rowbottom. Mills ripping in the stringer. Love that from Callum Mills. Gee, there's a tsunami. Sorry about that, mic on mute. What the heck happened there? Anyway. What is happening down here? Gee, I hope that's not like a spinal or something, the way he's moving his arms but not his legs. Jeez, what harrowing start to the game. Well, not the way Aaron Francis would be wanting to come on the ground, but spinal taking a long time to show replay. Yeah, it's not looking good. Not looking good. I suppose we might take a quick little break to have a check on the how the Essendon Dogs game is. Gee, that score is surprising absolutely no one. Norton has 2, Darcy has 2, Bont has a goal, Richards has a goal. Merritt getting some of the footy. Liam McMahon, gee, he has both goals. Livers there as well. Kennedy's back up and about in the first quarter too. English down a bit. Anyway. Yeah, interesting scenes. might actually use this break to actually take a quick break. I might duck out and get some real quick. Alright, we're back. So what if they didn't even get to see the clip? Hey, obviously, Hayden McLean out of the game. Not the start you want if you're the Sydney Swans. Alright. Who's this taking the kick out then? Didn't get to see. Oh. Hanging around. Jones does well. God, Papley. That's not the first time Papley's grabbed for that, like, hip, rib, side type thing. Gee, Giants could be out here. Tell you what, Swans did well to recover there. Thought it was just going to be a couple of chip kicks inside 50, but they're forcing him to kick from beyond the arc. No, not now. Got it. Be interesting, yeah, to see how Hogan goes with no opposition on him. Whoa, green. Haven't seen much of Tom Green, actually. Whoa. Just barges his way through Hogan. Should be easy for Hogan, and it is. And that's how they'd like to start. Does well. It seems like it's been so long, but it's only been a couple minutes. Yeah, here's just that pressure. Oh, that is outstanding from young Jones. Alright, that's a start he would have wanted. Callahan out of the middle. Back in now, just on 50. So Jordan looks like he's got a Callahan. Oh, come on, Mills. You want to keep that in for me, surely? Back in again. Grundy's just been wrapped up here. Does well to get out of the tackle, Jordan. Forward, Warner locked up. Come on, Mills. Come on, Mills. Just pick it up, Mills. What are you doing, bro? Oh. Millsy. Go again. God, he's just taking away Grundy's jump, isn't he? Isn't he, Briggsy? And there's the free kick he gets. Ooh. Good intercept. Himmelberg wants someone to run at him. Someone to lead at him. He gets one. To a spot. Can't quite. No, you can't give that to Liverett. Can you? Surely not. Huh. The play on? A tackle to the ground. Cadden back to Hogan. Just tackled as he was kicking it. Mills with the kick-ins. Gee, Lloyd. Oh, I don't know about the kick. Ooh, looked at it. Heaney. And as always, it's just too good. Oh, what form is it? Just doesn't even look at the goals. Wowee. So yeah, it's not the kick. Big fair bump. And yeah, just snaps it straight through. It's a good tackle. We are back level. Grundy now taps out. Popped up. Whoa. And again. Not quite. Giants going to keep it forward. The handball out, Grundy. Is that Warner? It's +5 for him. Wide again. Lloyd's there. Taking their time, aren't they? And there, oh, just huge intercept mark. Sam Taylor's the one that gets all the plaudits, but yeah, Buckley is just an absolute rock back there, isn't he? On it goes again. Down line. Can't mark. Oh no. What's happening here? Goes back down deep. He doesn't mark. Sheldrick. Nice it on. Blakey. Turnover. Ah, gee. I'm not as sold on Blakey as a lot of people are. I will be honest. Grundy. Down it goes. Golden with a touch in their row bottom. Heaney now with Buckley on him. Earl now. Centers it in. Can't quite mark. Chad. Blakey gets around one. Handball. Grundy's going to have to get low. Might get a high. And he does. Can he kick the goal? Can he kick the goal for me is the next question. How fantastic would that be? It's Ridley out of the game as well. Go on, Grundy. Could be a goal for us on the vice captaincy. Oh. Yes, sir. Love that. Yeah, not a lot in it, but put your head over the footy and put yourself in the position. Which I get is two-sided. A lot of people say that they're cobbing highs because they're always ducking their heads, but if you're going about it the right way, don't see too much of a problem with it. Cornelio out of there. Jones with a spin. No mark. Out the back, Cadman. Just rushed it. I think he had more time than he thought. Just threw it onto the boot. Let's take a look at the fantasy scores. Grundy, 28 already. Now that's what I call a vice captain. Chad on a 15 for people that have him. I don't see many. Whitfield 7, Mills 7, Ash. No, I'm not sure. Let's see how we go. Oh, it dropped. Get rid of it. And he just sells him down the river. And then he's going to get tackled now. Oh, I paid the high. And now they're going to give it back. Oh, Toby, what have you done? Jason Jordan now. James Jordan, what am I on about? Should be alright with this distance. It's not the accuracy. Whitfield with a kick in. Now is he going to get it back? No, he's not. Long down the line. Toby. Oh! Had the chance, Cadman, to put him himself on a poster. Yeah, Toby, what have you done? Blazed away, Jordan. Chipped in. And Papley gets the high tackle free kick. Alright. Nah, no front on there. Oh, Buller. Oh. Just had to from there. Good mark. Cadman again. Hogan out the back. 1-on-1. Does well handling. Bedford. An angle now on the full. It's a good pick up from Bedford as well. He'll be annoyed him for that. Easy kick mark. Wicks has it now. Leahy, it's it forward. Oh, he's gonna hit it. That's a good mark for Tom Green though. That's the outside game. He's getting us some points. Big +6. And it helps his team as well. Francis just didn't mark it. God, not a lot of communication here. Green gets it back. He's going to have a run. Switches it down the safe wing. No, can't keep hitting him. Back in it comes. Green, get rid of it. Jordan trying. Sheldrick. Nicely done. Oh, throws off water. Oh. Oh. Warner sits down. That's Papley, never mind. That might be even better. Good mark. Oh no, he's not paid it. Oh, don't let Warner get a goal. Oh, he's missed it. He's gone the dribble. He's gone the dribble, and we know what that means. That might go into the Hall of Lame this week. He's gone the dribble kick. Long down line. Sheldrick gets it off Warner. Is he going to get angry at umpire again? He's had a few of them this year. Just chipped in. No spot. Brown. Gonna go inside 50. Green lurking. Can't. Doherty. No. Hayward now. Wicks is going to go forward. McInerney. Is that stayed in? Oh. That would have been better. Oh, you can play on from there now. Gonna go back. Kelly and Callahan just feeding each other. Fonte, Whitfield moving forward. O'Halloran, I think it is. Hogan can't mark. Wicks. Got a bit of end to end here. Go Mark Buller. Chad does well, gives it off. He needs to get rid of it. And he's just... Oh, he's handballed it out of play. Huh. Oh, that's my Tom Green kick and free kick for you messing with there, pal. Ash can't get rid. O'Halloran does well. Warner. Oh, that hasn't gone on the full, has it? Oh. Oh, no, it was. Oh. Another Grundy free kick. Oh, no. So I've had a green free kick for and a kick taken off me. Now I've had a Grundy one whose score could be doubled. Oh. Shocker. Hayward, slight angle. Very good kick. Very good kick. Done well. Man, I'm interested to see how Grundy's doing with his with his fantasy scoring. Papley's just gone down with the Dr. Green to handball there. For green, can we get there? No. Crazy end-to-end quarter. Golden tries to go through a pack. Wins the free kick because of it. Good courage. I said Sydney. I thought he said 50 for that. Just working their way around the outside now, Sydney. Oh, Taylor. Oh, Green. Tackle. Whoa. Does well to stand under it. Talk about the courage of Campbell. What about that of O'Halloran who had to stand under it? Oh. Francis can't quite kick it on the siren. Let's have a check of the fantasy scores. We'll do it for both games as well. See how the other game is checking around as well. Grundy 33, looking like a good start for the vice captaincy. Warner 25. If you're hitting 100 as any top 6 forward, you're doing all right. Well, you're doing really well, rather. Callahan's doing good if it's someone that you own. If you're still holding on to Sheldrick. I don't know why people were trading Sheldrick when they were, because he was still scoring well. And almost scoring better than the people they were trading in as well was the worst thing. Whitfield's 17, you'd want more, but he's not getting tagged. Same with Green, you'd want more from 17. And that looks like about it. Brilliant, yeah. That's all for the quarter. I'm actually going to take a quick break. I'll be back when, the second quarter starts. Alright, we have returned. Taking a look at this, Toby Green forearm. Still runs into Francis. Oh. 'So Papley's been out. Hey, McLean's been out. Still look like they're handling it alright. (14-3) hardball gets something they'll be putting on the whiteboard at quarter time. Go on, Grundy, keep going. Don't let Whitfield get the tackle. Oh. Okay, forward fumbles. Still fumbling. Iron does well. Kick around the corner. Bounce anywhere. Brown does well. Beats tackler 2. It's rid of it now. Callahan. Got the advantage. Beautiful target. Is that Hayward? Yep. Beautifully done. And Hayward just absolutely slots it. Yeah, great pressure from Rowbottom on that Callahan tackle. Back in the middle. Grundy just out of the rock. He's going to get a kick. Smash forward, Iden. Blakey's going to kick it forward. Oh, just missed that mark. Warner beats one. He's going to center it. Good smother. Lloyd. McInerney. And Wicks. Is that over? Is this in or not? Yeah, just full line. Iden. Great intercept, Mills. Haven't seen much of Mills today. Kick to Grundy, mark to Grundy. The boys working together, you love to see it. Alright. Nah, surely Mills. Surely Mills. No. Shane Iden gets some more of it. Shift. Dawson Jones running around. Not seeing a lot of the fantasy relevant players. Taylor once was. That's one of them. That wasn't your calling, Ash. And Hogan just straight in the vice. Now, needs this one to the Giants. It's missed. Don't see that happen too often. Heaney. Oh. Green hasn't, done a lot. No, still doesn't get there. Dropped it. Up it goes again. Callahan with a good tackle. Accidentally finds a teammate throwing on the boot. Oh, God, they want to be careful here. Turned over. McInerney. It's not across the face enough. Yeah, good to see Hayden McLean out there. Now then, Golden. Heaney, now here's this launch zone we talk about. Does well. Haywood! Oh my God, just about. He'll have a laugh about it. Just 1, 2, 3 juggles and just clogs it. And there it is. Gee, Swans off to an absolute flyer. How many tries? 1, 2, 3. Oh. Just keeps it in. Nicely done. Does well. Warner. Oh. Needs to get rid of it. Oh. Tackle, free kick, forehand kick. Just need to get rid of it. And there's Mills. Oh! Oh. Descent. Surely descent. 100 meter. Has Mills got this in his locker? I sure hope so. Oh. Nailed it. Very nice. That's why you keep him in your team. Might check fantasy scores now. Yep, 47 for Grundy, still looking up. 36 for Mills is good. 31 for Warner if you have him. Ash on 30 or 5 disposals is very good for you. Great return. Whitfield 26 and Golden 26 needs pick up for their price. Alright. Back to the game. Jones. Oh. Just the ball up for that one. No. 11 already for Warner. Wow, Just wrapped up. Oh, big. Oh, I want to see that don't argue stick. Roberts boots it away. Free kick against Golden. Lloyd across goal. Jade wanting to mark it. Oh, Papley. Jeez, well done. Golden with a +6. Blakey floats it low. Does well. Take Hogan. I dropped it. Just locking it in like 43-9 still. It's been a great start for the Swans. Grundy tap. Green! That's the boys working together. My vice captain and tapping it down to one of my midfielders for a goal. They may be on separate teams, but that's what I'm here for. Love this music. Alright, needed that. Needed that. Huh. Him and Paps. I reckon Paps would have given him some. Probably given him worse, to be honest. Trying to do well. Hit a target on the way out as well. Just a little bit of kick to kick around the back. Mills running hard to try and get an uncontested one. I get it. But Grundy does, which I'm fine with, because that's 2 times as many points. At this rate, that is. Grundy, obviously, with that vice-captaincy. Alright, back in. Alright. You'd think he's got it from here. Three, 7. Oh. You're kidding me. Goes to Toby. Gee, look at this. So where's the free kicking? Yeah, it's there. It's there. Not a fan of most of Papley's shit, but that's funny. Ball to ground. Francis to Papley. Whitfield and they'll kick out. Giants with the free kick this time. That's got a bit of feeling into this game, doesn't it? Jones now hits his next target forward. That's Riccardi. Pocket. Oh, nicely done, Mills. Get me my 3 points. And Blake, you can't get rid of it. Alright, big test for the young man. Not quite. God, I wouldn't have predicted this score at the start of the game. Mills with no touch in there. Man on. Oh my god. Help him out, boys. Big handball to nowhere from Grundy. Alright, ball back in. Briggs winning this one. Whoa. Down line, smother each other, the Giants. Jordan out to Golden, check side down line. Only as far as Whitfield, of course it is. Callahan again. Oh. Wicks gets it out. Good kick. That is a kick and a half, actually. Big switch. Good +6 for Golden. Not long left in the half, and Giants only 2 goals is just crazy. Does well. Man on. Oh, look at that Canelio. Now, interesting to see what Sydney do for these last couple minutes. Has a bounce. Oh, what is he doing? Cal Brown now. Now it's going to look center. Going to look in ball. Don't mind it. Nails it. Callahan again. And Cadman over the back. Oh. Just how well he judged it and timed that jump and the hands in the air. That is absolutely crazy. Yep. Thank you very much. Holy. And there it is. $22.50 now. The score, 28 points separate them. More or less 5 goals. It's a long way to claw back. Alright, Grundy, another kick. Lovely. Oh. 1-2. Oh, and then kicks it to... the grades I need for that. Back down line. Good take, Briggsy. do you reckon be feasting for another goal maybe? Just to close out this margin a little bit. This target, still got it though. Gee, no one there. I have to put a name on it. For the final few seconds. What a half of footy. I was not expecting that. Let's take a look at the fantasy scores. Well, the good and the bad. Grundy's my vital is 66 already, which if he keeps his scoring rate up, you'd be happy with. And Whitfield has a 62, the guy I did not sign off on other people getting, and he's scoring big. Mills 52 is great, Golden 50, also fantastic. Any traps? Tom Green's 38 is a bit of a trap. Warner only still on the 35. Thought he'd have more. Ash 38. Alright, well. We will be back after the halftime break.